Hello, I'm David Yates, the director of Clearwater Marine Aquarium. While our name says aquarium, we are not your traditional facility because here we focus on the rescue, rehabilitation, and release of marine animals, including dolphins, sea turtles, and river otters. You might say that we're uniquely different because our work creates a better life for marine animals and educates millions of people about marine life. In fact, we embrace unique here and have some of the most extraordinary animals you will ever meet. For example, we are home to a rescued dolphin you may have heard of named Winter, whose amazing story was featured in the movie Dolphin Tale and Dolphin Tale 2, which, by the way, is all about our rescue, rehab, and release work. You may know that Winter is the first dolphin to be fitted with a prosthetic tail. We rescued her after she suffered a debilitating injury, and our animal care specialist nursed her back to health. Today, Winter is thriving in our care, and her story of perseverance continues to inspire the world to protect wildlife and overcome adversity. I'm often asked whether or not Winter can ever be released into the wild. The answer is an unfortunate no. If Winter could be released back in the wild, we wouldn't hesitate. Winter was rescued at a very young age and has no tail. With no ability to hunt and no learned survival skills, she could not survive on her own. That's why we accept the responsibility to provide her with a great life, including the best food and care possible to ensure her well-being. Our facility is 100% compliant with all oversight agencies. 8 years ago, our ability to care for animals properly was challenging, but today, we've been able to take the success of Dolphin Tale and other fundraising projects to help us fund new state-of-the-art facilities. We haven't gone Hollywood, we've allowed Hollywood to help us expand our work. Winter is just one example of how we make a difference here. Let me share with you some interesting facts about why and how we do our work and about our deep commitment to saving and protecting marine life. Okay, so what is our mission? When most people think of us, they think of the 3 R's, rescue, rehab, and release, and they would be right. However, our overall mission also includes education, research, and inspiration. All 4 areas of our mission work together in a very cohesive manner. As we rescue marine life, we also use their stories to educate people about becoming better caretakers of the marine environment that our rescue animals come from, so we won't have to rescue them in the first place. We also perform research designed to make our water safer, and then use our inspiring rescued animal stories to impact the lives of kids and wounded soldiers. It is a great mission, and I'm honored to lead a work that saves marine life, protects our marine environment, and inspires people through a life challenge. We've worked with thousands of kids and many wounded soldiers. We've also hosted hundreds of Make-A-Wish kids who wanted to see the inspiring Winter in person in their last days. As a working animal hospital, our talented team members and hundreds of volunteers work to rescue marine life and nurse them back to health. When an animal can survive on its own, it is released back into its natural habitat. But if unable to survive on its own, which is decided by the government agencies that oversee us and all rescue centers in the United States, it then may be cared for here at CMA. For example, a stranded dolphin calf like Hope, who did not have the time to learn needed survival skills from her mother who died when she was only 3 months old. Or a sea turtle that is severely wounded by a boat strike and cannot regain the ability to forage for food. We have rehabilitated and released hundreds of animals back in the wild in the past 5 years alone, including 45 endangered sea turtles at one time. It was incredible. You had to be there. I was. The dolphins make the headlines, but much of our rescue work is with sea turtles, as is highlighted in Dolphin Tale 2. We are also proud that Clearwater Marine Aquarium has released more than 50,000 sea turtle hatchlings in the last 5 years alone, while guarding a 26-mile stretch of beach to protect and support endangered populations. One of my favorite memories happened when I first began here in 2006. With the successful rescue, rehabilitation, and release of a dolphin mother and son duo we named Mandy and Troy. As a matter of fact, Mandy's story is recounted in Dolphin Tale 2. So what is the current state of our rescue, rehab, and release work? Well, it's booming, but let's go back a few years. As you may have seen depicted in Dolphin Tale, CMA was in deep financial and operational trouble in 2006 when our new team took over. We were days from closing down and had very poor facilities for our animal care. Since then, we progressed to be one of the greatest examples of high-quality animal care as we spent millions of dollars creating a completely new animal care infrastructure. For example, we just built a $4 million animal rehab and quarantine area that has state-of-the-art life support systems we never had before. Plus, we now have temperature-controlled water for our animals, where in the past, the water would be too hot in the summer and very cold in the winter. In the past, we also had to turn away many animals. Now we have more room. Our rescue, rehab, and release work is on a roll, and we are caring for more animals now than ever before, and we expect this to continue to increase. We are also always developing new techniques to further enhance our animal care systems. One example is that we are researching how we can convert our current pools into more of a natural habitat environment for our animals. We're excited about this. Importantly, we have been researching the possibility of using the adjacent waterway also as a natural habitat for our rescued marine life. It's also important for people to know why we do what we do here. I can tell you this much, it's never been about generating revenue for the sake of revenue. Our revenue pays for and allows us to expand our mission, and it's always about what we can do to help protect marine wildlife while inspiring the human spirit. 8 years ago, we were one of the lowest rated nonprofits in the country. Today, we're honored to be in the top 1% as rated by Charity Navigator. This means we are responsible with our funds and use them for our mission. We recently announced plans for a second facility. The new facility will be the most mission-centric, unique facility in the entire world, supporting our mission by promoting rescue, rehab, and release, as well as education and inspiration. It will have a different look and completely unique guest experience, but not about animal entertainment. It is less about seeing one animal or species and more about seeing our work. CMA has been able to introduce millions around the world to the concept of rescue, rehab, and release, and this facility will do it in a brand new and inspiring way. For example, guests will be allowed to see how we perform our rescue, rehab, and release work. Kids can get hands-on in how we do this work while learning how we release animals back into the wild. And they'll see firsthand how our animal hospital and care team works. The dolphin habitat will not have grandstands or shows, but instead feature a much larger area for our non-releasable animals. Guests can watch as we do our daily work with the animals, as we do here at CMA now. The new facility has two major benefits for our animals. First, all of our non-releasable animals, such as Winter and Hope, will have much more space. For example, the dolphin pool will triple in size, and all our sea turtles will have much larger habitats. Secondly, and very importantly, our current facility we have today will then be an expanded animal hospital, allowing us to care for even more rescued marine life. This expansion is all about rescue, rehab, and release and the animals, and ensure we never again have to turn away animals in need due to lack of space. Another component of our mission is environmental education, which is a human aspect of our work. Like Winter, most of CMA's animals are injured as a result of human behavior. Even the most well-intentioned human activities can have devastating consequences for wildlife. Our goal is to continue to build an army of millions that are inspired to be better caretakers of our marine life and environment. We want people to know that through their visits, they help support our animal rescue and care work that makes a difference every day in the lives of marine animals. We want to not only get sick or injured marine life back in the wild, but we also take action so we never have to rescue them in the first place. This important issue is a key part of our mission also. The bottom line, at Clearwater Marine Aquarium, we are uniquely different and intentionally so. Hopefully this gives you a better understanding of who we are and what we do. To embrace unique, I encourage you to come visit or support us today. Thank you, have a great day.